Hey guys, Kevincage back with another daily cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and let's get right into this information today, guys. I'm actually uploading this on my other channel due to copyright purposes because I want to play this video clip, and this was released today, and this is promoting financial stability, reviewing the administrations, and this is the Financial Services Committee here on 12/5/2019, and this gentleman is speaking, and they are talking about building a blockchain to link all other networks today. Now, I'm going to let him talk in a minute here because obviously I feel I talk too much. I'm going to link this presentation in the description of the video, so be sure to watch and check out every single description. I can't even talk. Every single description I put out in the video because I try to source certain aspects, especially if you guys want to look into this. This is shared by NTT Data, one of the 4th largest IT firms in the world, and this is Everest right here. So as we can see, the cross-border real-time gross settlement system, back in the day, of course, the correspondent banking network, all on the legacy system. We have the various networks, the payment networks, and then the real-time gross settlement systems, these RTGS. Okay, so we have Fedwire, we have SEPA, however you want to say it, the ACH, you name it, with all of these various countries. And we know the issues today. We know the liquidity issues. We know the costs. We know the systemic risks. And now as we see, the bank's adoption of these real-time settlements with distributed ledger technology, blockchain is a form of DLT. Now, as we can see here, NTT Data did this with Ripple to basically entertain the idea, unless this has been planned all along since 2012, since XRP's inception. It does make one wonder, but not financial advice. You guys have to, do your own research, look at the breadcrumbs. But in my opinion, after all of this time, I'm just picking up loaves of bread, guys. They're not even crumbs at this point. So right here, we have Ripple, of course, and then ILP, Interledger Protocol. This is literally Interledger, obviously, as the name states, and it's pretty redundant. It bridges all of the bank's ledgers through a payment network. You can use any settlement mechanism you want. Obviously, the best option would be XRP due to numerous, points, of course, as I always talk about: scalability, speed, security, etc. And basically just linking with these central banks, these liquidity providers, and linking all of these networks. So is this gentleman talking about using XRP? I'm not sure. But is he talking about blockchain? Yes, and that's validating the tokenized economy. And I think there's more than enough room for a lot of things to succeed. And if there is competition, that's good. That is very, very good. It's going to drive innovation. Now, if he's talking about the XRP ledger and even building a portion of their central bank digital currency to run on the XRPL, that would be phenomenal for XRP price, guys. And believe me, if that happens, that has been in the works for years, and then all of our so-called conspiracies have been proven. So I'm going to play this clip. You guys think for yourselves, check it out, and be sure to hit this like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
On with Mr. Foster, he and I have had a lot of conversations about digital currencies. Jay Powell just answered our letter on the idea of a digital token. And I think the concept's a little misunderstood. If we want a digital future in finance and we want to protect the preeminence of the American dollar as a reserve currency, this idea of a digital token is an important concept. And it's not anything except allowing our government to facilitate a blockchain transaction process legally in the future. We have Visa debit, we have MasterCard, we have SWIFT, Fedwire, the ACH system, all true, all have private sector participation in them and government participation. But this idea that there's a new rail created that's a blockchain rail that both bank and non-banks can participate in to settle transactions through a token, it's coming our way faster than we like, perhaps faster than the 5-year time frame you outlined. So I do think it's an important issue for the FSOC to continue to consider, and also to have Treasury's view on, independent of what your agent over at the Federal Reserve thinks as you implement Article 1's power on currency.